Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of animal behavior, exploring pair bond formation, courtship rituals, and parental care strategies. From elaborate dances to striking displays of strength, animals use unique methods to overcome the natural tension between personal space and the need to get closer for reproduction. Most animals, including those in groups, keep an individual distance away from each other. Invading this personal space is a threat. The conflicting tendencies to attack, yet let another animal come close enough to mate, are often evident in courtship behavior. The sex act is adaptive, and it requires three important things. 1. Cooperation. 2. The temporary suppression of aggressive behavior. And 3. A system of communication and species recognition. Sexual competition between males has led to the evolution of brilliant breeding colors, ornaments, antlers, and other features that make the male more desirable to the female. While male dominance encounters often let the female judge the male's fitness. Courtship behavior refers to the actions that animals engage in to attract mates and increase their chances of successful reproduction. These behaviors can include displays of physical attributes, vocalizations, gifts, or even physical feats. Courtship can be quite elaborate, as animals compete for mates and seek to prove their fitness. Courtship ensures that the two animals are of the same species, and may also be assigned to start nest building or trigger ovulation. Aggression is reduced by dances, calls, movements of the whole or part of the body, in ritualized sequence, release of chemical pheromones, or touching. This allows the pair bond to strengthen so that more intimate behaviors become possible. In many arthropods, like spiders, the female has to be appeased so that she does not make the male her wedding feast. A pair bond is a stable relationship between animals of the opposite sex that ensures cooperative behavior in mating and rearing of the young. Let us look at some examples of courtship in animals. Male peacocks spread their spectacular tail feathers, known as a train, and shake them to create a shimmering effect. This display is intended to catch the attention of females. The larger and more vibrant the train, the more attractive the male appears to the females, signaling good health and strong genes. Male bowerbirds build elaborate nests, or bowers, and decorate them with objects like bright flowers, shiny pieces of plastic, or even glass. These nests are not used for nesting, but are instead elaborate structures to impress females. The males put on a display, singing and showcasing their decorated homes, and females choose mates based on the quality and intricacy of the bower. Some species of birds of paradise perform elaborate dances with colorful plumes and intricate movements. Male birds compete to create the most impressive display, often involving acrobatic movements, feather displays, and even mimicking other animals' calls. The females then choose mates based on these displays, signaling their preference for males with the most striking and energetic courtship. Male sage grouse engage in a spectacular display on the lek, an area where males gather to compete for female attention. They inflate their chest pouches, producing booming calls and fanning out their tail feathers in a striking fashion. Females observe these displays from the sidelines and select the most impressive male. Male kakapo, the ground-dwelling nocturnal, native parrots of New Zealand, put on displays at fixed locations to attract female attention, and they don't help to raise any offspring. It's called lek breeding. No other New Zealand bird does it, and no other parrot species in the world is known to lek breed. Firefly courtship involves bioluminescent signals, where males flash specific patterns of light in the dark to attract females. Each species of firefly has its unique flashing pattern, and females respond by flashing back if they find a male. With the right pattern, this helps the females identify potential mates from their species. Now, let us focus on parental care. Parental care involves any behavior or action performed by a parent to increase the survival of its offspring. This can include providing food, protection, shelter, and teaching essential survival skills. This is usually achieved by one or two possible strategies. 1. There is no parental care, and a large number of offspring are produced. The chances are that at least some will survive, even though the breeding adults make little or no extra investment of effort, energy, or food resources to help their offspring survive. Examples include barnacles, most insects, and most fish. This strategy does not allow breeding to greatly affect the health of the existing generation. 2. Only a few offspring are produced. But the parents invest considerable effort and food reserves to increase the probability of the survival of these offspring. This strategy often involves parental care of the eggs, and even care of the offspring. The health of the existing generation is risked to ensure the increased chance of survival of the next generation. The degree of parental care varies considerably in different species. Let us look at some examples. Emperor penguins are known for their extraordinary commitment to parental care. After the female lays an egg, she transfers it to the male, who incubates it on his feet under a special brood pouch for about 2 months through the harsh Antarctic winter. During this time, the female goes off to feed. The male survives on minimal food reserves and keeps the egg warm until it hatches. Mammals generally provide extensive parental care, especially because their young are born in a helpless state and require feeding and protection. In the case of humans, parental care involves nurturing and teaching, and it lasts for many years. In elephants, the mother provides nourishment and protection to her calf, and the rest of the herd also helps care for the young. In kangaroos, mothers nurse their joeys in pouches for several months before they become more independent. In alligators, the female alligators lay their eggs. They stay close to the nest to protect it from predators. Once the eggs hatch, the mother carries the hatchlings in her mouth and transports them to the water, where she continues to guard and protect them for several months. This care significantly improves the chances of survival for the young alligators. In seahorses, the male plays a significant role in parenting. After the female transfers her eggs into the male's brood pouch, the male carries the fertilized eggs for about 10 days until they hatch. After birth, the male seahorse releases the young into the water, but he may continue to care for them to some extent. Female polar bears give birth to cubs in dens during the winter. The mother provides warmth, nourishment, and protection to the cubs for several months. She does not eat during this period, relying on fat reserves. Once the cubs are strong enough to survive in the harsh Arctic environment, the mother and her cubs venture out in the spring. Courtship and parental care are vital to the reproductive success of animals, and each species has evolved unique strategies to maximize its chances of passing on its genes. While courtship behaviors are crucial for mate selection, parental care ensures that the next generation survives long enough to reproduce. The diversity of strategies across the animal kingdom offers a fascinating look at how life on Earth has adapted to ensure the continuation of species. Thanks for watching.